Whether you're looking to purchase or sell a home, the opportunity is better than ever. Take advantage of the falling interest rates. Real estate provides the highest returns, the greatest values, and the least risk. The best investment opportunity will not fit into a safe deposit box, but you can live in it. Go with the tradition of trust. When you are ready to buy or sell, call me, Michelle Stanger at Stanger Homes at 812-219-2307 and start packing.
Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Violet & Company, we love assisting each of you in all of life's special moments. We are a locally owned floral shop at 69 North Main Street in downtown Linton. Contact us at 812-847-3208 to purchase your arrangement for any special occasion or stop in for that perfect gift. Stay in touch with us on Facebook under Violet & Company for upcoming events and to see our latest creations. We encourage you to live life in full bloom.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Linton Minor Basketball. The boys, Linton Miners, with a record of 16-3, on the road in Illinois to face the Marshall, Illinois Lions with a record of 15-9. What a better way to spend a Saturday afternoon than watching basketball. And I will tell you, this gymnasium, both Heather and I took a liking to it immediately as soon as we came in. Well, first, before I even say that, we took a liking to this community as soon as we pulled in. Why? Because if you wonder where the school is, you follow the lion paws. And Heather, I'll let you explain that.
Well, we want to say welcome to everyone here on the broadcast tonight. And what Kevin is referencing is as you enter into Marshall, there are paw prints, lion prints, that lead you down the main thoroughfare to the school. So that was pretty cool. Lots of antique stores, lots of references to the lions. They've got a lot of statues that are lions, and
really cool.
We're thankful to be here, even though we're both, and we should mention, we are both severely under the weather tonight, but we were not going to let Miner Nation down.
I think I'm out of it.
So if you don't hear me talk tonight a lot, that's why. So we are very excited to be here. Kevin, the athletic director, has been phenomenal this week. We want to welcome all of you to tonight's broadcast. Kevin, it was a little bit of a learning curve when we were getting set up tonight because obviously right now it's almost 5:30 back in Linton. My computer, I had to go through a little bit of quick training to figure out how to set the time back because unlike an iPhone or an iPad, these do not reverse back. So we are up, we are live, and we are only on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. We are not streaming to YouTube tonight, primarily because of the timing issue. So welcome to everyone joining us.
We're watching the minor basketball fans still make their way in here. Good contingent of fans here, but you know, one of the reasons that we definitely wanted to come today is the plain and simple that we know when you get this far away to another state, not everybody wants to make the trip, and that's where, of course, live streaming comes in handy. But Heather, we have a lot of sponsors who make all this possible. I'll let you get that difficult part of bringing us up to date on all those out of the way early.
Well, and as a reminder, too, that's another reason why we wanted to be here tonight is because sponsors entrust us with their sponsor dollars to broadcast a number of games. And even though we feel like we do probably more than other networks do, or radio stations,
or live streamers,
we wanted to make sure that this game, specifically because it's out of state, was broadcasted. There is one other media outlet that is here, which is the home Marshall Lions radio network, so that's pretty cool. And so we'd like to give thanks to these sponsors who pretty much made it easy when we went to them and said, would you like to sponsor and be on the network, how many different games during the season. So as you saw just a couple of minutes ago, Jordan & Vaught Insurance is our pregame sponsor. Call Ross and his staff at Jordan & Vaught Insurance for your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life insurance. His friendly staff treats you like family, making sure you are covered. So call 812-384-3535 today. Also, our starting lineups tonight will be brought to you by Tony Klusner and Bart Wade of Klusner Constructions. Whether it is a remodel or a new construction home, you know it's done right the first time. Every single time you choose Tony and his crew. So call Tony Klusner or Bart Wade of Linton today. Quarter sponsor is Key Associates of Linton, your key to the very best. Call Allie Walton, Mary Beth Gerald, and Audrey Sparks to be with you every step of the way when you're looking to buy either your dream home, next investment, or sell your home to enter into the next chapter of your life. Our 3-point shot sponsor, as always, is Walton Funeral Service. Todd and Cindy Walton are proud of their funeral home's heritage. Their families have been there for this community for over a century and look forward to serving for many more years to come. They are your lamp of hope when you need them most. Scoreboard sponsor is Michelle Stenger of Stenger Homes. Do you know that over 30% of the homes sold were in winter months? So don't wait. Give her a call at 812-219-2307. And we should mention our E2 Custom Creations post-game show is sponsored by E2 Custom Creations. Get with them to get your orders in for your 2025 graduations. They can create the perfect personalized gift for anyone by laser engraving on just about anything. So give them a call at 812-798-0174 or visit them on Facebook at e2customcreations.com. And we should mention, normally during the E2 Custom Creations post-game show, we have Coach Britton come up for his post-game comments. We specifically ask him not to tonight just because we are under the weather. We're trying to keep our germs just to this one table, not share microphones, not be in breathing space. So that's why you will not see him like any other game. But we will do a really quick wrap-up
of all the scoring.
Of all the scoring. So, Kevin, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Well, thank you for all of that, Heather. And we're still about 3 minutes and 40 seconds, running clock, of course, from the start of this basketball game. It looks like the Lions will be in white jerseys, white pants, red numerals, and red trim. And the Miners, well, they've already gone to the locker room.
They're in their black with royal blue.
At least the junior varsity was. We're getting set for that first game to come. When we talked a little bit about how we were feeling, I wanted to mention this, and I probably will mention it again later. I know when I listen to people do play-by-play, I have my favorites, the ones that I think are really the best of all time. And one of them is Dan Horde and Dave Lapham on the NFL and the Cincinnati Bengals. I just truly enjoy their style and love them. But Lyle Bremser, who did college football for years in Nebraska when I was growing up, was phenomenal. Don Fisher now at IU. Of course, everything he touches is gold. He is phenomenal. But today, Greg Sharp, the voice of the Nebraska Cornhuskers for the last, 20 years, has passed on with cancer at age 61. These are people, all of these announcers, I didn't meet any of these people. I don't know them. But I listen to them, follow them, and relish the opportunity to enjoy the craft when it's done well. And I just wanted to mention Greg Sharp in reference to that he was a phenomenal voice of play-by-play and will be missed. So we're still about 2 minutes away here. Why don't we take a break here, Heather, and we'll come back. This is Rader Media Sports.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Perfect timing. You're back to hear the buzzer as this game is getting ready. The junior varsity game is getting ready to start. But I see they've stopped the clock now, and, well, I guess they're just putting the time up for the length. I assume that may mean, Heather, that they might be introducing the starting lineups. We'll see. Some do and some don't. Good crowd on hand for a Saturday afternoon here. I have to describe this gym, and Heather, you may have to help me architecturally. It's like a kind of a barrel design.
It is.
With wooden top
kind
on
of
the
reminds
ceiling.
me of the Pleasantville gym as far as a
it's beautiful.
As far as a roof.
Let's listen in.
Number 4, Jake Rose. Number 10, Drake Netherland. Number 20, Ruben Goodman. Number 33, Gage Sullivan. And number 44, Josh Lauer. Number 5, Gavin Props. Number 10, Tucker Osborne. Number 30, which we do not have on the roster. Number 33, Bryce Gringen. Number 34, Briar Jansen. We do not have a number 30 on our roster. Kevin, this happens a lot.
I didn't quite catch his name. It was hard for me to make it out on the announcement. I was just looking for the number, and, of course, there we go. I don't have a number 30 on the roster. I'm looking at the other. Is there a 30 anywhere on the roster? There is on the freshman team, Fisher Bishop. We'll see. I don't think that's him, though. There's the tip. And we are underway. Junior varsity, junior Tucker Osborne bringing it up. Now working on the left side. Nice little pass to the cutter going to the hoop. Bryce Grugan gets the first 2 points of the ball game.
We should mention this quarter sponsored by Key Associates of Linton.
Miners working on the left side. Netherland out on top now to Ruben Goodman. Miners working out on top on the left side. Drake kicks it out to Goodman. Ruben, nice move to the cup, but he gets blocked on the way in. And we're coming the other way. Nice steal by Goodman. He fakes as though someone was around him, but no one was there to catch him. And Reuben Goodman gets the first two for the Miners. We're 2-2, just underway in Marshall, Illinois. Oh, the nice pass to the back door, and Bryce Grugan gets another one. Bryce with his team's 4 points, and it's 4-2. 5:30 now to play, first quarter. Different time zone here, but so far everybody made it to the game on time. Shot there, no good. They go with the same man they hit down low, and Bryce misses the shot, but he's fouled, and they're going to give it to Jake Rose. So Bryce, a junior, will step to the line. He missed the first free throw. He'll get another. Second free throw, perfect. 5 in the game, 5 first team. He's ahead, 5-2. Goodman on the right side, dribbles with the left hand, then shoots the ball out of the top. Lauer, Jake Rose. Whips it over on the left side to Goodman. Shot on the way, no good. Lauer tries to knock it away, but again, the junior, Grugan, comes down with the ball. There they try to feed to the cutter. Doesn't work. They kick it out. Shot underway and good by Briar Jensen. His first 2 of the contest, 7-2. The Lions roaring early in the junior varsity game. You knew that was coming, right? Sullivan wants to go inside. Almost got stripped, but is able to pull it out. Netherland. Out on top, Jake Rose. Back to Netherland. And that was a tray.
A nice Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
Drake Netherland gets the first tray of the night. There's an attempted tray. No good. Miners box out. Jake Rose comes up with it. 7-5, and Jake walks it up. Goodman. Miners looking inside, but working the perimeter. Nice move. Sullivan off the glass. No good. He's on his back. And the foul is called. Gage will go to the line. He'll shoot a pair. Looks like they called the foul on Briar Jensen. Briar's a junior as well, so their 2 big men here are both juniors. That Sullivan missed that free throw.
We do encourage all of you that are watching to comment on our Facebook post. Let us know how you're watching, whether it's in person or online. We'll do our best to give some shout-outs throughout the game.
Gage gets the second one. We have our first substitution. Eli Thompson is coming in. Number 30, for which I have no name, is coming out. Want to work it over on the left side. No dice there. Now getting kind of locked in. Nice attempt to go into the lane. Picked off by Jake Rose. The attempted layup thwarted. Goodman with the ball on the left wing. Directing traffic. Spins to the left. Rubin gets it underneath. Shot up no good by Lauer. And we're coming the other way. So far, the Lions have led the entire way. Trey on the way, and it's good.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
For Luke Brody, his first 3 of the contest, and Luke is a freshman. Goodman with the ball on the right side. Jake Rose, he's free for the tray. Off the back iron, no good. Ooh, he was teetering there. Couldn't tell if he was going to lose his balance and travel or not. Another tray on the way, and Osborne hits a second one of the contest. It's his 6th point of the night.
And Linton wants a timeout to talk about it.
Another Walton Funeral Home Service 3-pointer. This is Rader Media Sports.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
Welcome back to Marshall, Illinois, the home of the Marshall Lions, and they own a 13-6 lead thanks to 2 back-to-back 3-pointers that have really opened up a 7-6 ball game now into a 13-6 contest. And boy, now we're still having trouble finding out who is playing where, and nobody seems to know, and they call another timeout after coming in for a timeout. Do we have a wrong player in? I don't know. Lauer now comes out. Owen Smith goes in. There must have been a substitution error, and I think they've just called, because of that, a technical foul. And going to the line is Tucker Osborne, so Marshall will be adding to their lead. Osborne will shoot a pair. He hits the first. Tucker has been on a roll. He's hit his last 3 shots, make it 4. So he's hit on 8 points. He'd be ahead by himself at 8-6. But right now it's a 15-6 ball game, and Marshall will still get the ball. Substitution, Briar Jansen is going out of the ball game. Here inbounding from the side. Tucker Osborne out on top. Moves to the wing. Shot up, no good. Tipped out, no good. That tip away is picked off by the Miners. Jake Rose, Kingston Crane, Goodman. Rubin reverses course. It goes back out to the top of the key. He's looking for Jake Rose. He's got it. Owen Smith was wide open, didn't pull the trigger. Kingston Crane has it on the right wing. Goes inside to Goodman. Rubin. Up off the glass, too hard. Coming the other way. Tucker Osborne, another tray. That one hits the iron and bounces off. Goodman takes it in the lane. Shot up, no good. Jake Rose steals the rebound. Gets it out to Gage Sullivan. No good. Reuben Goodman. Wow. It should be an and one, and it will be. Reuben Goodman gets his 4th point of the night and will step to the free throw to attempt his 5th. Now number 32, sophomore Joseph Stafford is coming in. Junior Bryce Grugan has come out. Imagine some of those juniors might be playing varsity ball, but we'll see. I don't know. Goodman with that free throw for his 5th point. And the Miners trying to crawl their way back into this now, trailing 15-9 with about 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ooh, it bounces off the head of Tucker Osborne, but he's able to bring it down, feed it off. Jake Rose with a block. Jake saw the play, trailing, and just went up and knocked it away. 37 ticks remaining. Get it out on top. Stafford gives it back to Osborne with the left hand, pulls up, jumper, no good. It's a wall ball, or it would have if Jake Rose hadn't grabbed it. Pass to Kingston Crane, goes out of bounds. Lions will inbound from the side. Sophomore Eli Thompson will inbound to another junior, Tucker Osborne, the point guard here, number 10. So right now they're playing 3 juniors, which I think is interesting. It'll be interesting to see how many quarters they play. Jumper on the way, no good. The follow rebound off the shot, no good, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter of play. It's 15-9. Marshall with a 6-point edge at the end of the first quarter of play. This is Rader Media Sports.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Linton Sporting Goods has been serving Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. They also specialize in embroidery and team sales. So located on Highway 54 West in Linton, stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop today. Kevin?
So we go to quarter number 2. Ian Motter will come into the game. Josh Lauer is in. Goodman is in. Kingston Crane and Drake Netherland for the Miners. They get it into Goodman. Rubin will walk it up. Gets it to Netherland. Back to Motter. Kingston Crane looks for Motter on the inside. Nothing doing there. Motter takes a tray off the back iron. No good. And we're off and running the other way. Tucker Osborne tries to feed it inside and stolen away by the Miners. Kingston Crane head up. Comes across the timeline. Oops, has it stolen. We're just flying back the other way. Probst with the ball, feeds it off nicely to Tucker Osborne. 10 points for Osborne of his team's 17, and the Miners only have 9. Get it over on the right side. Right now, Lions are being very aggressive about jumping on passing lanes, but that leads to an easy 2 for Drake Netherland. That's 5 in the contest for Drake. 17-11 to play. Or 17-11 is our score. 5:38 now remaining in the second quarter. So foul there. Bryce Gragoon will be heading to the line to shoot a pair. He already has 5 in the game, is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. He's apparently having shoe difficulty here. Free throw up and good for Bryce. So he right now is 2 of 3 from the line. Second free throw, nothing but net. 3 of 4 from the line, and 3 hoops from the field for a total of 6, 8, 9 points in the ballgame. 19-11. Marshall on top. Goodman sees the path to the hoop, kicks it out. Netherland wanted to go in, wanted to go to the cutter, and it's stolen. Marshall wants to come the other way. Probst, the junior, with the ball, working on the left side, gets it Oh, I'm sorry. Probst is a sophomore. Oh, now I didn't see who got that.
Number 10.
Thank you.
And that was a Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
Tucker Osborne with his third tray of the contest. 22-11. They're running away with it here. Be interesting to see how many of these juniors will be playing second half, since there are about 3 of them currently playing. They're sprinting up the other way. Here's one of them, junior Tucker Osborne with the ball. Let's go to the Mater behind the back. Shot off the glass, no good though. Nice pass, just couldn't get it to go down. Marshall feeling very comfortable in this ball game right now. They've got it doubled up on the Miners. Mater trying for another tray, tried that earlier and missed it. They're going to say that ball stays with Linton.
Substitution for Linton. Owen Smith and Gage Sullivan in for Mater and Kingston Crane.
Sullivan with the ball, trying to beat his man, spins out of it, gets it to Goodman. Rubin's going to take it. Off the back iron, no good. Probst is off and running in the other way. Comes to a sliding halt, tries one of those little behind-the-back passes, and it goes nowhere. And now a traveling call is on Gage Sullivan, Lauer, who is literally on his keister on the floor.
I'm going to say hello to Steve Wade, watching from home, says go Miners.
Yeah, Miners having some difficulty getting things going here on the road. Maybe it's the time change. Number 13, Eli Thompson in the ball game now. But there is a nice shot from the baseline by sophomore guard Gavin Probst. That's his first 2 of the ball game. Netherland with it on the right side. Sullivan. Gage. Goes to Rubin. Takes it in, won't get the roll, but it's fouled with the body. He'll shoot 2. They try to cover once he breaks for the hoop, but they were a little slow breaking to cover that.
Saying hello to Lisa McKee, watching from home tonight. Also, Abby Marie Wright says, watching from home, go Jimmy K. Rubin is successful on free throw number 1. Also, Melody Thewis, waiting and watching from home, sweet home. Says she hopes we both feel better soon. Oscar and Margaret Ann Simon are ready with the porch light on.
Rubin's second free throw. It's good. He's now 3 of 3 from the line with a couple of hoops. 2, 4, 6, 7 in all. There's a long 3 up and no good, but the rebound follow is good by big number 32, sophomore Joseph Stafford, being able to cash that one in. That's his first 2 of the ball game. Here's a nice move to the hoop. Gage Sullivan gets on the board. It'd be nice to see his offense a little bit more in this one. They now have 3 points. They go in. Nice block by Lauer. Oh, my. It was a straight up. He didn't move. Had his hands up in the air and blocked the ball. And they say that he got the foul. I don't know what that might have been, a kind of a phantom foul there. But doesn't matter. Eli Thompson will go to the line. Missed the first free throw. Maybe that's the basketball gods evening things up. Eli will get another one.
Mike Morin says, watching from home, thank you for providing a great stream to the Linton community, even when you both don't feel well. Larry and Rita Goodman are watching from home. Thanks for the perseverance while being under the weather.
Eli Thompson's second free throw is no good. Miners pull it down, so he missed both those free throws. Netherland with the ball, walks it. Kind of crab walks it across the timeline. Gets it to the right side. Drake with the left hand makes a move in. Now kicks it back out for the tray from Gage Sullivan. No good. Reuben Goodman with the shot. No good. He's going to fake, go up. It should be an and one, and it will be.
Courtesy of Dan Phillips, South Knox beats Lanesville for the first regional win in school history.
9 points now for Reuben Goodman. He's gunning for his 10th. Boy, he was triple teamed on that and still able to get that ball down. The freshman, Reuben Goodman. And they knock the ball away, but Lions come up with it. We're coming the other way. It's Osborne, the junior. Off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Owen Smith. To Drake Netherland. Gage Sullivan. Stutter step. Oh, and he went to pass to Motter, but Motter was not breaking to the hoop. And so it falls to the Lions. Jump ball there. We'll see whose ball it actually becomes. It'll stay with the Lions.
Excuse me. Did you hear what I said, Kevin? South Knox won. Girls. We got lots of questions today why we were not streaming that ball game. Lots of questions.
Because Linton's playing.
Absolutely.
There's a nice bounce pass in for the Lions, but now they have a little trouble figuring out what to do with the ball.
Oh.
They need to get it to the guards. That's a jump ball. That belongs to the Miners. Miners trying to creep their way a little bit back into this before the intermission. Kingston Crane coming in.
Many of you may recognize Coach Steve Weber is standing down there in the shot, talking with his wife Jill Weber to Coach Brian Oliver.
Gage Sullivan. Oh, Gage can hit those. It's just not hitting tonight. Coming the other way with 1:30 to play here in the first half. Tucker Osborne feeds off right side. Shot no good. Wall ball. They pull it back out and then throw it away. Did the Miners? Apparently the Miners tipped it.
Hello to Wayne and Kathy Elliott watching at home.
Osborne working with the right hand. Going to go right to the cup. Ball knocked away nicely by Sullivan. He's going to put up a trade. That's a wall ball. Hit out of bounds. It'll belong to the Miners.
Shane Dahl-Gribble says, watching from the friendly confines of Bloomington, hope you guys get to feeling better. We do too, Shane.
We're getting there. Like everybody else, we're getting there. Owen Smith bringing the ball up. Works it over on the left side. Nice anticipation, though. Ball knocked away. Goodman's going to go right to the cup, and he's fouled. Reuben drawing a lot of fouls, just driving in the lane. You're going to get hammered, but that's the best way to do it. Smith, team bound. Gage Sullivan takes it. Spins, thought he was going to go up with it. Kingston Crane with the ball on the baseline. Gets it to Gage. To Reuben. 42 seconds remaining first half. Gage Sullivan. Back to Reuben. No, off the back iron. No good. Kingston Crane comes up with it. Pivots around. Shot up. No good. Motter with a hook shot. That's no good. Gage Sullivan, third time's a charm. Five for Gage. 16 seconds to go. I believe we've got an offensive foul there. Coming the other way. 15 ticks remaining. Lauer getting ready to check back in for the Miners. Motter will come out.
Susan Fields Monier says, watching from home, go Miners.
Full court press now to try to make the Miners eat up some clock. Gage Sullivan comes out with it. Spins it across midcourt. He's going to take it coast to coast for the basket. Gage Sullivan with a nice move with the hoops, and now we're spinning the other way with about just under 3 seconds remaining. There's a foul. Miners had a foul to give. Motter has come back in for the Miners. Get some height underneath there. Getting it over on the left side to Probst. Nice shot in the air. No good. That brings us to the intermission of junior varsity action. 26-21. The Miners trailing by 5 to the Lions from Marshall, Illinois. This is Rader Media Sports.
At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Welcome back to Saturday afternoon basketball here. I guess it's more Saturday early evening, isn't it? 26-21. The Lions of Marshall leading in the junior varsity. First of a doubleheader, 26-21.
Can I just say that is a beautiful shot? This gym is phenomenal. I cannot get the American flag that's right above us just to the camera angle, but this has got character. This is just like the town. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, you could put this gym in Indiana and feel right at home. It's a beautiful gymnasium. If you're in the need of an Evolution golf cart, Gaither Power Sports is the place for you. Prices starting at $69.95. Come with an 8-year battery warranty and 0% financing for 36 months. Gaither Power Sports is also your Aventon e-bike dealer. Gaither Power Sports and Trailer Sales, located on State Road 54, just west of Linton, in business since 2003. The Grill is a Linton tradition that has lasted over 100 years, and the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday, Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast in Linton. They'll meet with you to design your special cemetery monument. Whether you are pre-planning or have recently experienced the death of a loved one, contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach out to them by phone at 930-236-3002.
Best of luck to the Linton Miners this season. Bender Lumber proudly supports our area student athletes. From building supplies to expert help with your projects, Bender Lumber has you covered. Everyone at Bender Lumber in Linton is rooting for the Miners. At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance, we're good at your insurance. Talk to your local agent, Jathan Wright. He's there for you whether you want to talk in person, get started online, or you can call him at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. The snow and cold are plentiful this year, so watch out for the ice. And Kevin, I'm hearing cold snow is coming on the way for the next week. So make sure your vehicle is protected. Call Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance to melt your worries away.
Autumn Trace of Greene County is the perfect setting for seniors to call home. Seniors can live as independently as they wish while enjoying as much supportive care as they may request in their daily lives. Their 24-hour care staff. Call Jessica and her friendly staff at 812-699-4464 to schedule your tour. Come and find out why so many of your friends and neighbors have already picked Autumn Trace as their choice to age in place. Well, let me go over some scoring here from this first half. And again, obviously, totally unofficial tonight, but for the Miners, totaling 21 points at this intermission. They had only 9 at the end of the first quarter, so they came back with 12 points in order to try to balance things out. But the Lions came up with 26, so they also added 11 points as well. Drake Netherland has a total of 5, including 1 tray. There's Reuben Goodman with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points in the game, 3 shots from the field and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And Gage Sullivan with 3 hoops and 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 7 points. Now for the Lions, I have Gavin Probst with a basket for 2 points. Joseph Stafford with 2. I have Bryce Dragoon, a junior who was playing in this JV game, with 2, 4, 6, 7 points. Let's see, Briar Jensen, another junior forward. These kids are 6'4" and 6'5". He had 2 points. And junior Tucker Osborne, so if you're noticing a theme here, the 3 juniors really led the way with 1, 2, 3 trays, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and a hoop from the field, 2-pointer from the field, for a total of 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13 for Tucker Osborne. So the juniors playing JV have had quite a night tonight. But that's where we are at the intermission. And again, the varsity contest will follow at the end of the first half of play. Heather?
We want to say hello to Mildred Engleton, says Go Miners, watching from home. We also want to say hello to Deborah Petrie Kelly, watching my favorite player, Kingston Crane from Green Turtle Cay, the Bahamas.
Oh, my, really?
That's pretty awesome. We also want to say hello to Jamie Abbott Martin and her family watching on the live stream, Peggy Fonseca watching from home, and Jathan and Crystal Wright watching the live stream at home as well. We also want to say hello to Kim and Darren Clayton, who I know are watching tonight. They're having a little mini break while winter break is happening. And we want to say just thank you to everyone this week who has participated in our love giveaways. We gave away between $400 and $425 worth of items this week, between ball tickets, yard signs, gardening items, as well as some chocolates, dog treats, and more. We say thank you to everyone who came and picked those up from our driveway today. And if you haven't, this is your reminder to please do so no later than Tuesday. Speaking of Tuesday, our next ball game for live stream, as well as just the Miners in person, will be Tuesday as the Clay City Eels come to town for this SWIAC conference matchup. Now, here's our plea. We want everyone that is possible to get out, buy a ticket, get in the stands. The Miners need you. This is going to be one. This has been, I think, a game that has been circled on the calendar for the Miners for a very long period of time. And as you can see the graphic on the screen, Connor Daly is the feature for that. He and his family wish everyone to come out, buy a ticket, and be able to root on the Miners on Tuesday night. You can also bring your pop tabs. As we have mentioned before, we have partnered up with the Linton-Stockton High School JAG class to collect some pop tabs for the Ronald McDonald House, and we have 3 locations: Indiana Farm Bureau in Sullivan, Alicia Cornelius, Indiana Farm Bureau in Linton, Jathan Wright, as well as the Linton-only branch of Crane Credit Union. If you want to collect your tabs and just go in and drop them in the buckets, that's great. Or you can bring them to any of the home games that are remaining between now and February the 28th. Kevin?
So we're just under 2 minutes now from the start of the second half. Owen Smith still on the floor getting some shots, as is Drake Netherland and Kingston Crane. Everyone else, well, now they're coming in as well. So the court is clear. Coach Britton walking back toward the bench now. It's 26-21. It'll be interesting, again, as I've pointed out a couple of times, when you have a junior 6'4", another junior 6'5", and another junior at 5'10", the point guard, leading the way for this junior varsity team. It'll be interesting to see how long those kids might play here in the second half.
Real quick, while we have just a moment, the Friends of Goose Pond March Madness Festival happened yesterday and today. They were a sponsor of both girls and boys basketball this season. You'll be hearing their live read come up here momentarily. Kevin, you and I had that on our bucket list this week to go out and visit, and fortunately we spent Valentine's Day on the couches, as well as today trying to prep for today's game. But I hear it was a great turnout. They had a great success of everybody traveling down to Greene County. So if you were able to attend this weekend, we'd love to hear your comments you can find it here on our post, and maybe get some people excited about next year to go for that as well.
Key Associates of Linton bringing you this third quarter of play. 26-21, the Miners trailing by 5. Probst with a nice move to the hoop. No go, and an and one. A great shot there by Bryce Dragoon, the junior, who's back in there now. Both he and Briar Jensen are still playing. So apparently maybe they only play junior varsity. We'll see. Or maybe there's different rules in Illinois about how you can play.
Gage Sullivan picked up that foul. His first.
Dragoon missed the free throw. So he has 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 now in this game. So he and Tucker Osborne, the two juniors, are really lighting it up. But they have a 7-point advantage, 28-21 right now. Miners, Kingston Crane. Going to get out on top to Netherland. Owen Smith open on the baseline. Get it out. Rims out.
Great
Gage
rebound.
Sullivan with the rebound. Netherland to Lauer. To Sullivan. All these kids can light it up, but boy, they're not doing it today. Kingston Crane with a tray. In and out. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by a smiling Tucker Osborne. Kingston Crane knocks the ball away, and there we've got a jump ball. That should. No, it's going to belong to the Miners. I thought it would be the other way. Crane will inbound. Netherland will be on the receiving end. Drake bringing the ball up. Sullivan. Right side Crane. Bounce pass, wanted to go inside to Sullivan, got it knocked away. We're off and running the other way. Probst again. Going to the baseline, no go, and there's another jumper up and no good by Tucker Osborne. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Marshall. Ball inbound, shot up, no good. Follow is good, and it's a good follow by Dragoon again. He is just lighting it up. 30-21. They lead by 9. They come up with a steal, one-handed pass, up off the glass, good. And that's the man, number 30, that I do not have a number for. But number 30 just got his first basket of the game. 32-21, it's an 11-point advantage with 5:06 to play in the third for the hosts, Marshall Lions, over the Linton JV. Heather?
Are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Give Mike Moore a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers Dish TV plans starting at $91.99 a month and T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He will treat you right. Kevin?
It's back to an 11-point advantage for the hosts. It was down to as little as 5 at the intermission, but this third quarter, they've scored 6, while the Miners have yet to score in this third quarter. Netherland needs help, and it took the Miners too long to figure it out. He gets the ball in, and time runs out. Boy, the Miners just having their problems tonight. There they get the ball in position there to make the play. Strong body move was Bryce Dragoon again, the junior. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I don't know. I'm losing track. He's starting to tally it up. I think he's got more than that. I'll try to see if I can get that tallied up in a moment. I don't want to miss this action. Netherland in the lane. They knock it away. Get it to Kingston Crane. His jumper's on the way, and it's good.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
Kingston Crane. The Miners need you now. But right now it is Lion basketball. Nice fake by Osborne. Pulls back for the tray, and it's going to be another wall ball short and tipped out of bounds. Briar Jansen with a nice hustle play, but he tipped it out of bounds. .420 to play in this third quarter. 34-24, Miners trailing by 10. Netherland on the left side to Motter. Starts the drive, thinks better, reverse pivots. Gets it over to Lauer. Shot off the back iron again, no good. Netherland with the chop, and he's caught for the foul. He's kind of over the back and took a swing at the ball, and he missed both. Walking it up now. Tucker Osborne, left side. Probst working to the wing. Fakes a pass, tries to go around Netherland, can't do it. Kicks it back to Osborne. Kingston Crane is on him. No, nice steal, but Motter couldn't hold on to it. Baseline jumper in the air, up no good. Nice fake there a little bit by Tucker Osborne. And I think that's what Kingston Crane is just saying. It's like nothing happened there, but Kingston going back and talking to the referee a little bit. But sometimes you get those, sometimes you don't. And in this case, Tucker Osborne going to the line. And he misses it. He'll get another one. Kingston's coming out. Well, he missed them both. Nice hustle play on the rebound for the by Dragoon again, but he missed the shot. And there the ball's thrown out of bounds. They're going to say it's tipped out by Marshall. Boy, the Miners just can't seem to get a grip here in this contest. Owen Smith going to inbound. Briar Jansen is coming out, the junior. Netherland out on top, right wing. Sullivan pulls up at the free throw line, gets the roll. Gage, Sullivan, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 for Gage. Going over in the corner, baseline jumper looked great, but it went out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it's off Owen Smith. He's not arguing, so it must be accurate. I think Owen took a shot to the forehead there. He's trying to shake it off. There's a nice hit for the steal to knock the ball away, but they're going to say he got him with the arm. Probst will go to the line. Hits the free throw. That is his third point of the contest. Yeah, there's he got it again, so now he has 4. It's the juniors that have done all the damage in this JV game. And they are still playing, so they must have amazing depth on the varsity level because they are playing very well. Gage Sullivan kicks it out to Owen Smith. Owen needs somewhere to go with the ball. Gets it to Netherland. Drake Loses the ball out of bounds, tipped out of bounds by Marshall. Into Motter, back to Netherland. Owen Smith pivots on the left wing, drives with the left hand to the cup, off the glass, great drive, and then he fights for the rebound, kicks it back out. Netherland with the tray.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
Drake Netherland with his second of the game. He has 8, second tray of the game. He has 8. And Miners now get the lead down to 7. Marshall squaring it up here, playing patiently. Yo-yo dribble at the top. Now they go over on the left side like they may want to just stall this one out. Nope, now they're starting to move. Probst with the ball, pivoting left and right. Now he hands it off to Osborne. The junior takes it in, shot up, no good. The follow, no good. And then the follow on the other weak side is good by sophomore Reed Ramey, getting his first 2 of the night. 38-29. Marshall by 9. Sullivan. Ian Motter. Back door and a good defensive effort there. Probst was about to get burned and he alertly knocked the ball away. Miners will get the ball when we return after this timeout with 1:06 to play in the third quarter. 38-29. Marshall leading the Linton JV. This is Rader Media Sports.
Correll's LP Gas has quite a story to tell. A locally owned operation for 78 years offering residential and agricultural propane in 6 counties. They also fill camper, motorhome, and gas grill cylinders. Correll's LP Gas, located at Highway 54 in Linton. Check them out on Facebook or by phone at 812-847-4076.
Are you looking for TV or high-speed internet? Give Mike Morin a call at Midwest. At Midwest Satellite. At Crane Credit Union, we offer checking accounts to fit your needs. We have high-yield option for free debit cards and online banking and free checks for members 60+ with no monthly fees. You can start letting your money work for you. Learn more at cranecu.org. I should say, I'm kind of totaling it up now. Marshall with 38. 28 of those have been scored by 2 juniors. Ragoon with 13. Or 15, I'm sorry, for him. And then 13 for Tucker Osborne for the 28. But there's a turnover by the Miners. 1 minute now to play in this third quarter. Going to stall it out and try to get down to 1 shot here. Probst with the ball in the right corner. Well, they're not waiting there. That shot was partially blocked. Netherland to walk it up. Third quarter is 30 seconds away from coming to an end. Netherland with the right hand gets around his man, puts it up, shot no good. Ian Motter with the follow, and he picks up the foul. 6'5" Ian Motter be stepping to the line. Don't believe Ian has scored tonight. Let me double check. No. His first free throw is good. Second free throw, good again. 38-31, it's down to a 7-point lead. Miners have been able to whittle this thing down to 5, but can get no closer. It's been Marshall the whole way. Baseline, gives up his dribble. Osborne gets it out on top to Probst. Dribbles in the lane, now feeds it off. Jumper in the lane, no good. The follow, no good. Blocked away by Gage Sullivan. And they call the foul, and going to the line is Briar Jansen. Briar, 6'5", junior forward. Off the back iron. He has 2 points in this ball game. Gets his third. Motter just throws it. There's hardly enough to do anything with it, and that's the end of 3. 39-31, Marshall JV leading the Linton Miners by 8. This is Rader Media Sports.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours.
Is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, business needs. It's not about protecting her family, she says. Let me protect yours, too. Proudly serving Indiana. Call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent for all of your insurance needs. So, the Lions inbound with an 8-point advantage and just under 7 minutes to play in this junior varsity contest. Welcome to Linton Miner basketball on a Saturday night. Miners on the road here in Illinois. Boy, a wide open path to the hoop there for number 30, and that's the one we don't have a name for. No, number 30 is not on the floor. That must have been maybe 33 Dragoon made that drive to the hoop. There's a shot up, no good, by Netherland. That was way off. I don't know if somebody got a piece of that. Probst walks it up. Gets it to Osborne. Osborne dribbles around his man and then pops up the 3, no good. Gage Sullivan with the rebound. Gage to Netherland. Left side, Kingston Crane calls for it and misses. It was a wide open look. Kingston just couldn't put it down. Shot up left side, no good. Oh my, that was a perfect block by Lauer. I don't know what the call was there, but Dragoon will go to the line. That free throw is good. Some more substitutions coming in now for Marshall. Second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled out by Gage Sullivan. Ahead to Kingston Crane. Shot off the glass, good.
Was that Kingston or was that Ian Motter?
Well, I thought it was Kingston Crane. Was it Motter? I don't know, I guess. I thought it was Kingston Crane. Could do a replay and find out. There's some movement around with the ball. What are they going to do? They call a timeout. 5:16 to play in this fourth quarter. 42-33. Miners trailing by 9 to Marshall of Illinois. This is Rader Media Sports.
Rick Krine's Auto Detailing is the place to take your car, truck, or off-road vehicle for complete auto detailing and cleaning, and a ceramic coat that'll make it shine. Call Rick at 812-201-9551.
I'll make it shine like it's mine.
Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho has a lead athletic trainer, Jed Arsenault, who works with Linton-Stockton student-athletes to minimize the risk of injury. Call Team Ortho today, 847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. Looking to sell your home? Century 21 Sheets agent Corey Motter specializes in getting top dollar for his clients. Proven track record, personalized marketing strategies. Corey strives to make selling easy and stress-free. Get the results you deserve and close it with Corey. Marshall working with it on top. Just a shade over 5 minutes to play now. 42-39. Marshall by 9. Tucker Osborne, the junior, working on the right wing. To Probst. Back to Osborne, working with the right hand. Almost lost the ball. There, another almost losing the ball. But Marshall's able to maintain composure. Shot on the right side, good by the junior, Tucker Osborne. 3, 6, 8, 10, 13, 15 now for him. 44-33. Kingston Crane shot off, no good. Drake Netherland with a rebound. Kingston will get another try. No, he will not. Kicks it out. Netherland will take the tray. His shot's no good. Now, great follow by Ian Motter. Ian gets 2 points. That's 4 for him. I think he might have another one that I missed. Not sure what that was all about, but it was a behind-the-back pass that went awry. And they're Miners inbounding from the side. Kingston Crane for the tray. No good. Rebound Probst. All alone over on the right side is 34, Briar Jansen, but they don't get him the ball. He's wide open underneath the hoop. But the guards can't see him. Now he has to come out to the top of the key, and it's timeout finally by Marshall. They were having some trouble moving the basketball. 3:19 to play in the contest. 44-35, Marshall leading Linton. This is Rader Media Sports.
Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Welcome back. We're still seconds away from the start after this timeout again. 44-35 is our score. Marshall on top.
Want to say hello to Rick and Linda Crines watching from home. Reminder, just let us know if you are watching in the stands or from home. And if you want to give one of your players a special shout out, we can do that as well.
So Marshall inbounding the ball. Probst with it. Walks it up. Now they've expanded the triangle in order to work the ball out of that pressure they were having earlier. Osborne with the back iron jumper. Follow is up and good. Boy, they're crashing the boards, and they're doing a tremendous job. Once again, Dragoon with two more. The kid's just piling them up. Gage Sullivan, in and out, no good. 2:40 to play. Again, we've got the varsity contest to come. Inbound the ball from the side. Osborne, ooh, telling everybody to clear out. Gets a shot up off the glass, good. 2 more points for Tucker Osborne. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17 unofficially. He may have more. 48-35. Marshall has been in control, really, the junior varsity game here the whole time. Owen Smith with a drive to the hoop. Gets his first 2 of the ball game. Probst brings it across the timeline. Dribbles around a half-hearted screen, now working over on the right side. Just wants to kind of dribble the ball out, it looks like. And we're going to call a push on Linton, a foul. That's Owen Smith collecting that one. (48-37), 1:35 to play. Marshall leading the way. Over Linton. Osborne. Another little fancy pass, and it works for the hoop. Another 3 points for Bryce Dragoon. Shot up no good. Rebound. (50-37) the score here now. There's a foul by Netherland. Put Osborne to the line. There's the inbound. Imagine they'll just try to put this one away here. Probst with the ball, steps out of bounds. Netherland. Osborne and Probst have been so active underneath on rebounding tonight, as well as just doing a superb job at the guard spots. Strong guard play and great front court play by a pair of juniors all night long. Gives them a 13-point advantage with under a minute to play. Into the line here is number 10, Bryson Garling. Or no, I'm sorry, that's still Tucker Osborne out there. Junior still playing here at 51 ticks remaining. Gets the second free throw. Now Marshall calls a timeout. 51 ticks remaining. 51-37. Marshall leading Linton. This is Rader Media Sports.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. A special thank you to everyone who came out to the Marsh Madness Sandhill Crane Festival hosted by Friends of Goose Pond in partnership with Goose Pond Fish and Wildlife Area. And they say, see you next year.
Miners getting ready to inbound the ball. Just 51 seconds remaining. It's this Marshall's contest. This one's academic now. Kingston Crane having trouble getting control of the ball. Kicks it out to Netherland. Drives in the lane. Didn't look like he's anywhere near anyone for contact, but they're going to call maybe a reach in or something there to stop the clock with 36 seconds remaining. Sullivan with the ball. Working on the left side, Owen Smith. Back to Netherland with a tray. Calls the bank, and it goes.
That's a Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
That's his third of the ball game with 11 points. An automatic foul there. They want to put Marshall at the line with 22 seconds to go. They're still trailing by 11, 51-40. And it looks like it's number 22, sophomore Reed Ramey, going to the line. I don't know. Yeah, Reed has 2 tonight, but this will be his first try, though, from the free throw line. Off no good. Reed will get another one. Miners watching over there in the right-hand corner. The varsity getting ready to come out. Free throw's good. 3 now for Ramey. Netherland hands off Kingston Crane. Whoa! Tried to take a jumper, got almost decked. He was pushed forward, but no call. Now they've decided not to make calls. That will do it. It'll be a 52-40 final. Marshall junior varsity led from start to finish and will chalk up a 12-point victory, 52-40. We'll be back with the main headliner of the night, the Linton Miners at 16-3, and the Marshall Lions at 15-9 when we return. This is Rader Media Sports.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, where we're in the Jordan & Vaught Insurance pregame show. Kevin, we got a question today on our Facebook page as to why we do not say home of the Miners after Rader Media Sports. You want to give a explanation of that to everyone back home that might have that same question since we posted it earlier in the season?
Well, when we do games for the IHSAA, we are required not to say that. And we just figured we would make it universal, that we would have the same out cue all the time.
And obviously, when we're at ball games, obviously it's to be neutral for both sides of the court. So we want to show enthusiasm to both the Linton Miners and who is their opponent. So, which
I hope differentiates us from a lot of other broadcasters and live streamers who, we try to be as fair as possible. We know their kids on the other team have parents and families as well, and we want to be as fair and equitable to both teams. And so we just figured, even though we cover the Linton Miners, everyone knows we cover the Linton Miners, we just want to make it fair. Well, let's watch this as we get ready for the intro. Marshall taking the court. Here are the Lions.
And here are the Linton Miners.
And here are the Miners. Exercising to music. I've not seen that before, but that's what they came out to start with tonight. They're ready to roll. The Lions and the Linton Miners. Again, we don't know who the starters are for the Marshall Lions. We'll learn that momentarily in about, I guess we got a long time to wait. We got about 20 minutes to wait here before we get started with the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Want to say hello to Dan and Mel Daly watching from home. Says, go Miners, go Connor Daly, number 15. Thank you, Rader Media. Obviously, Sheila McCammon is watching as well. Heather Adams-Harris says she's watching from a volleyball tournament in Lebanon. And we want to say to all who are watching at home, thank you for joining us. And be sure to find our photo on Facebook. Give a shout out to your favorite Miner or Miners and let us know where you are watching from. We do have to apologize for both of our voices because Kevin and I have been pretty much under the weather. You're about 90% back. I'm, however, still at about the 75 mark, have no voice, and empathize with anyone that's had this because this is rough.
I just hope it's sounding okay because truly with my ears, I can barely hear it. I need it louder, but if it's louder than you can't, it blows you out. So
I think it's
fine.
I think if we would have problems, people would be letting us know. Our commitment is to be here to broadcast the Miners as much as possible, and also to give our sponsors the credit that they deserve. When you sign on for a season or when you sign on for a few games, we need you to have your money's worth, and that's why we are committed to being at every possible game that we possibly can be at. And with the exception of the local radio station that is here for the Marshall Lions, we are it for this game. So we're very happy to be here and very happy to bring this to you no matter where you're watching from, including Danny Shock, who says, let's go Miners, watching from the snowmobile trip up in the UP.
Does that sound great or what?
We know a lot of people are on winter break and are watching from Disney World, as well as Cancun, as well as Colorado and Washington, D.C. So we want to thank all of you for tuning in and letting us know where you are watching from.
And we're glad that no matter where you are on the globe, you can watch the game.
Absolutely. We should mention, as we did earlier in the JV, for those that are just joining us, the next game for the Miners is this Tuesday at home against Clay City. Big SWIAC conference matchup Tuesday. So yes, we'll be there. Yes, we'll be able to bring you the live stream action, but you need to be in the stands. It's a huge game for the Miners. And we want to have as many fans in the stands as possible. Heather Harris says she's watching from the President's Day volleyball tournament in Lebanon, Indiana. We know that there are a number of people watching from other tournaments going on in the state, cheer competitions up in Chicago. And so we're just very happy to be able to bring this to you. We're hearing from people back home that visibility is next to nothing right now. So We know a number of Miner fans are going to be making the trek back to Linton after this ball game is over with, and hopefully they're going to have safe travels as well.
Yeah, we're still a ways away here. I know I mentioned this earlier. Some of you were listening on the pregame show for the junior varsity game. By the way, you are listening to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. Nebraska's play-by-play man, longtime play-by-play man for football and baseball, Greg Sharp, passed away today at the age of 61. I loved listening to Greg. He is one of the better announcers that I've ever heard in my life. I put him up there with Dan Horde and Dave Lapham of the Cincinnati Bengals. I love listening to them. Lyle Bremser, the premier Nebraska legendary announcer from my childhood. And then Don Fisher calling Indiana, of course, college football and basketball. Those guys are the best in the business at what they do, and I say that, and as I said earlier, I know none of them. I've not met any of them, but you feel like you've known them when you listen to them for years. And Greg Sharp passing away is a real loss for Nebraska fans, and I guess I just want to acknowledge him and for all that he gave to sports and the enjoyment of fans like me that would be sitting there listening on their headsets or maybe at home on the radio to make the game come alive. And the reason I do what I do now is because of people like this. So I just wanted to mention that tonight.
We want to say hello to Adam Neff, who's watching with the family in Duggar. He says, "Go Jackson, hashtag it's Miller time." And Adam, I'll give you this piece of trivia. Bloomfield, my alma mater, had Shane Miller, who, when it was not class basketball, our high school team went to the semi-state, and Shane Miller was the leading scorer there at Bloomfield, and T-shirts were in abundance for It's Miller time. And now Blake Neal has broken his record as a junior at 1,458 points. Coach Beth Werns says, be on the lookout for the Webbers tonight as they are in attendance but are half divided. Beth, we actually saw Steve and Jill Weber standing down talking to both Brian Oliver and Greene County's team ortho Jed Arsenault there along the wall. So we've made not contact with them, but we've seen them in the house and obviously know that. Also want to mention, for those that are coming out on Tuesday, the high school band will be playing, which will be pretty awesome as well. And we want you to bring your pop tabs for the Linton High School JAG class, who will be collecting and continuing to collect through the end of this month for the Ronald McDonald House in Indianapolis. So whether you bring 2 pop tabs or 200, every pop tab counts.
You know, and we should say, because Heather and I talk about this, I think, just about every week, about how much we enjoy the atmosphere that the band brings. When the band is in the house, just raise the roof. I mean, it's just what high school athletics, at least for basketball, girls basketball, volleyball, although I don't remember the band being at volleyball.
They were a couple of games, yes.
Mm-hmm. It just lifts the atmosphere of everybody in the place, and it's great. We sincerely enjoy that.
We want to say hello to Kay Sullivan, who is watching and says you're showing great dedication even though you're not 100% bringing the games to us. Kevin, I think you can chime in here on me on this. We had a game Monday night. Kevin was not well at all. I mean, you were sick Monday night, and as much as I did to stay away and hopefully not get it, I've obviously been in the same house and breathing the same air.
It's always worse for the caretaker, and she's taking care of me, and then guess what? As I get over it, she's coming down. So
he started feeling better, I think, on Thursday. I started feeling extremely worse on Thursday. Yesterday was rough. I'm thankful I don't have the norovirus, but the loss of the voice, the body aches, the cough, the sneezing, the sniffles hit me like a ton of bricks yesterday. And we had serious conversations last night whether we should come today, whether we should stay home. Obviously, everyone tells you when you're sick you need to stay home. We're thankful we're kind of up here secluded by ourselves. We were here pretty much as the team was arriving, kept our distance. We'll probably be the last ones out of the gym tonight. And in talking amongst ourselves, our sponsors that make these games free to view at home for all of you deserve the publicity every game we possibly can be at. We know that it was winter break and many people are traveling out of state, some even out of the country. I woke up this morning to probably 40 messages that said, you've got to be there. You can't blow this game off. And that stuck with us. As much as it would have been really easy for us to just say, sorry, we're sick, or maybe we're tired, we're not that way, and I think anyone that knows us knows we're going to do everything we can to bring these games back to all of you.
Well, especially when it's far away, especially when the weather's bad, especially when there's sickness out there. This is when you depend on us, and that's why we want to be here.
It would have been really easy just to say no, but and I know some people, once we made the announcement today that we were coming, there were some people that were pretty adamant that we should stay home. And I think just tonight, Kevin, you and I being here and a number of people giving us thumbs up, because I'm noticing in the crowd some husbands that are here and wives that have stayed behind because they're sick and vice versa. And a number of people have mentioned that they, too, are homesick. I think we made the right decision.
Yeah, I think so as well. We're still under about 10 minutes away. We talked a little bit about this facility earlier, Heather. I don't know what kind of a shot you have. They can see the ceiling at all, but this is like a barrel design, which I explained earlier. They have seating on both sides. On one end, the basket is open, but walls not far from the stanchion of the hoop. And then you go on the left side, there are some bleachers over there, and again, very close to the ends.
I do want to give a special shout out to one of our sponsors, Martha Butler and Hadley, who I know probably are watching tonight. They assisted today at March Madness. But we want to say thank you for filling in for us tomorrow at church. We're greeters tomorrow and in charge.
I don't think people wanted us to greet.
Greeters, ushers, and communion servers tomorrow, and we just knew we were not going to take that risk.
At Methodist.
At the United Methodist Church there in Linton. So we do appreciate you taking over our duties tomorrow, because we will be staying home tomorrow.
And we do want to say, maybe this is an opportunity you don't normally say anything like this, but if you ever want to join us at First United Methodist Church, we'd love to have you.
We do want to thank everyone that is commenting on our Facebook post. This helps us to know where we are reaching. Obviously, I am getting some comments in my personal inbox as to why we are not YouTube tonight. The answer is simple. YouTube is great when we're at home. We're great 90% of the time on the road. But when there is a time difference, it was a bit of a challenge getting it to go live exactly when we went live today, essentially at 5:20 Linton time. So we're thankful to have all of you joining us on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network, as well as RaderMediaSports.com. We're going to take a really quick minute here to hear from the Indiana High School Athletic Association. This is Rader Media Sports.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Got to get it in the air. Shot up. Oh! It's a three-pointer. Jackson Miller calls the big shot. Bingo! Oh, my God.
We thank those Rader Media Sports sponsors who make our broadcast free to view for those at home, abroad, and who watch on the replay. Whether you're a Miner Pride sponsor, a One Sports sponsor, or simply appear as rotating banner sponsor, Rader Media Sports helps to promote you well beyond the broadcast. You appear in many live broadcasts each game night, but many rewatch after the final buzzer or horn, giving you increased exposure for years to come. You're listed on each sports web link on RaderMediaSports.com, giving visitors the opportunity to hyperlink directly back to your business website or social media page. Game Day social media graphics list your business or name as another reference to you. And we're developing additional ways to give extra promotions to our Miner Pride sponsors even after a signed contract, all free of charge. Reminder, 30% of all sponsorships received are donated directly back to Linton-Stockton schools. The remainder is used for IHSAA fees, our Miners Broadcasting Student Club, scholarships, equipment, travel out of town, and even out-of-state games, and donated back to other causes within our community.
Getting through, they break out in the open. Can they do it?
Come on, Jesse.
At the 50. Run, Jesse, run!
Oh, yeah.
30,
Go, buddy.
20, 10, 5. Touchdown, oh, mama!
So what are you waiting for? Sponsorships start as little as $100 a season, which includes regular and postseason play. Let us help get your business, organization, and family name before thousands through dedicated social media marketing. Rader Media Sports prides itself in hard work and professional coverage while providing night in, night out work for all things Linton-Stockton.
Welcome to Marshall, Illinois, where the Marshall Lions are hosting the Linton-Stockton Miners. Linton coming in at 16-3, Marshall Lions coming in at 15-9. Now, you look at their roster, and I found this interesting because of so many juniors playing JV. They have 4 seniors, 6 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 1 freshman playing. Of course, all of the juniors are on the roster for the varsity as well, so it'll be interesting to see how much they play, however. But here's the interesting part. 6'5", 6'5", 6'5", 6'4", 6'4". So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are 6'4" or bigger in this ball game for Marshall. Now, as I'm looking at them warming up, I'm not really seeing that. I see one guy I know looks definitely 6'5", but it says they have that size, so it'll be interesting to see when the lineups square off up here on the court, how that size differential makes a difference on the floor. The coach did tell us last time we spoke to him, and again, we have not talked to him tonight because we've told him he should stay away from us, and he said that's a good thing because he doesn't want, or the team has already been through this. They don't want to face it anymore. But he did say that the team they're going to face tonight has a lot of height and very physical. So I think we're going to see some shades of that tonight here this evening.
We should mention, too, that we know the high school archery club had a big day at the Linton High School gym with flights that started at 8 o'clock and go all the way up to 7. So they are now back at home getting ready to complete that as well. We also want to say happy National School Resource Officer Day to Chief Josh Goodman and Officer Jim Gadberry back there at Linton. So we're very excited to be able to celebrate them not only today but every day. And we're going to take a really quick time out and be with you in just a moment.
Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA.
Welcome back.
We're getting ready here now for the national anthem. I'm going to remove my headset and hold it out so I pick up the sounds here. Good crowd on hand for tonight's basketball game across the border to Illinois. And what did we figure out today, Heather? It's about 25 miles away from Terre Haute.
I think so.
I think that's
20
about
to
what
25.
we looked up and found that and thought, well, that makes...
Eastern part of Illinois.
Let's meet the starting lineups. Brought to you by Klooster Construction of Linton. Now get the starting lineups. They turn off the lights, and I always love that. Where's my phone?
Here, I got yours, Kevin.
Thank you. Get the starting lineups for the Lions here. Trey Scott, number 1, the senior, getting a start at 5'11". Bentley Delp, number 3, getting the start. 6-foot senior. Peyton McGuire, 6'2" guard, getting the start. Garrett Pugh getting the start. 6'4" junior. JT Burnside, 6'5" forward, getting the start as well. So thank you, Heather, for bailing me out when the lights went out. That's the night that the lights went out in Marshall, Illinois. Maybe you can make a song about that. But they're back on now, and we are ready to rumble.
We should mention this first quarter is sponsored by Key Associates of Linton, your key to the very best.
Keep turning you up. We're all the way up, Heather. I can't hardly hear you.
Well, I about have no voice, hon.
We're getting ready to jump it up. JT Burnside, 6'5", Paul Oliver, 6'4". Ball's in the air, and Burnside will win the tip. Peyton McGuire with it on the right wing, working against Connor Daly. Miners open up in a man-for-man. Get it underneath. Oliver knocks it away from the big fella. Guard trying to go in. Shot up, no good. JT Burnside tips the rebound back right past a couple of Miners, but then the guard, Trey Scott, loses the ball, and Paul Oliver will bring it up. Oliver with it on the right side now. Jackson Miller, Connor Daly, back to Paul Oliver. Connor Daly eyes it, flings it, good.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
Connor Daly starts it off with the tray on the night, 3-0 Miners. Coming the other way. McGuire with it against Connor Daly. Now he wants to go to the left side to Trey Scott. Can't. Gets it to Bentley Delp. Delp back on the right side to Scott. Jackson Miller all over him. Oh, there's a forearm to the chops on Jackson Miller. And Scott got caught with that. Foul number 1. He's explaining himself to the coach. It might be kind of a tough explanation. Jackson Miller coming the other way. Daly. Inside, Oliver. He's going to test him. Fade. Shot up. No good. Short. Rebound is pulled down by Bentley Delp, and they whistled a quick foul on Feltner as he was passing by. He might have tried to poke the ball out. Obviously the first on Hayden. 3-0 Miners. Working on the left side, Trey Scott. They try to double team him, and they do. Get it to McGuire. McGuire wanted to go inside to the big fella. They do. They get it to him, but he loses the ball out of bounds. Miner basketball. JT Burnside open down there, but they couldn't get him the ball. Miller hands it off to Daly. Eyes his defenders. They leave him alone. He'll take it again. Trey, no good. JT Burnside was having trouble with a rebound, but he was competing with his own players. We're coming back the other way. Another little push off there, but it works, and Peyton McGuire gets on the board with 2. Oliver kicks in the corner. Feltner. Off the glass. No good. Too soft. Hayden with a great move to the hoop, but it wasn't going to happen. Getting it out on top. McGuire hits the triple.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
He has 5. There's a shot up, no good by the Miners. Daly comes down with it. Very physical right now. It's what we expected in this ball game. It'll be interesting to see how the referees see it. Jackson Miller with on the left side. Cooper Smith. Daly. Oh, he tried to dribble it by, and he thinks he felt like he was hacked. He's kind of smiling, coming back down the other way like, what the heck? Ball knocked away. Daly comes up with it. Wow. Interesting. Again, it's going to be real crucial how they decide to call this game. If both sides can be physical, that's, I suppose, okay, but you got to maintain control. Trey Scott with it on the left side to McGuire. Goes all the way over on the right side to Delp. Now the ball gets picked again. This time, Feltner off the glass. Hayden Feltner gets his team back tied up at 5-5. Coming the other way. McGuire with the ball. Trey Scott, jumper in the corner, sweet. 2 points for Scott. Jackson Miller with it out on top. Connor Smith. Cooper Smith, I apologize. There's a foul called, and I think it's going to be 2 shots. Let's see, it'll be 2 shots for Jackson Miller. Now Garrett Pugh is over talking to his coach about something going on out here. Jackson Miller just waiting for the basketball. 7-5. Marshall on top, make it 7-6 as Jackson Miller gets on the scoreboard for the first time.
Kevin, we had the opportunity to see Jackson's mom supporting her Miner Broadcasting Order t-shirt tonight.
Now here, some of the kids that were playing in the JV game have just come in. And what a shock, Briar Jansen is now in the ball game. Second free throw is up and good. So I'd be curious to see how many quarters they play. Again, it may be Illinois rules here where it doesn't matter. Nice move in the lane by McGuire. Kicks it out to the big fella and gets the shot missed. Oliver will bring up the ball. 7-all. Miners with a chance to take the lead. Jackson Miller. Left side, Daly. Tried to backdoor him and steal the ball. Could not do it. Jake Rose has checked into the ball game for the Miners. Oliver. Whoa. Gets decked, but the follow by Connor Daly is good. 5 for Connor. Boy, Oliver got hammered. Went to the floor and nothing called. 9-7, so it's going to be that way tonight. Shot up on the right side, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Cooper Smith. Down on the floor and a great follow. Pass and finish by Jake Rose, his first 2 of the ball game. 11-7, Miners by 4. McGuire, right side. Delp back to McGuire, almost loses the ball out of bounds. Now gets it back to Trey Scott. He goes around his man. Oliver could have picked up a foul there and nothing was called. Great shot by Peyton McGuire.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
So in effect, it's going to be physical both ways because one could have been whistled on Oliver, I think, there, and was not. Jackson Miller right side. Paul Oliver fakes his man up. Wants to go to the cup. Does, and it'll be and 1 for Paul Oliver. Now, it'll be interesting to see because that was one of the guys who played in the freshman game who just committed the foul, or the JV game, I apologize. Tucker Lent coming in now, Smith checking out. They were able to get away with that physical play, but with Paul Oliver in there, he's able to take it and finish, which is just what he did. 2 points for Paul. Off the front of the rim, Daly tips it back out to Oliver. They'll get another chance to add to this. Jake Rose, back to Paul. Hands it off. Miller, Lent. Jake Rose can't get open. Jackson Miller, floater on the baseline, good. 4 for Jackson. 15-10 Miners. Delp with the ball on the left side. And he dribbles the ball out of bounds. He's pestered over there by Jackson Miller, who so far is having his way with these guards early in this game. Peyton McGuire will pick him up at half court. Oliver to Jake Rose. By the way, Tucker Osborne is in there now, too, the junior who played all JV. Interesting.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot for Jackson Miller.
Jackson Miller with 3, 5, 7 now in the game. Osborne with the ball now on the left-hand side. Gets it back to McGuire. McGuire goes back to Osborne. Oliver approaches on him. No go. Tries to little pass in the lane, and Jake Rose picks that one off. Miners coming the other way. 45 ticks remaining first quarter. 18-10 Miners. Jackson Miller backs it off. goes to Oliver. Jake Rose, Jackson Miller. They want Carson Daly, but right now doing a good job guarding him is Tucker Osborne, the junior, who played the whole JV game.
Connor Daly.
Working on the right side, Connor. Takes it at the top, hands back to Jackson Miller. Oliver, 10 seconds to go. Daly was open. Beat Jackson Miller. Bingo. Was that a tray or a two?
Two.
Court length there, no good. Jackson Miller gets two more. 2, 4, 6, 9 for Jackson Miller, and it's a 20-10 Miner lead by 10 at the end of the first quarter of play. This is Rader Media Sports.
Rick Krine's Auto Detailing is the place to take your car, truck, or off-road vehicle for complete auto detailing and cleaning, and a ceramic coat that'll make it shine. Call Rick at 812-201-9551.
I'll make it shine like it's mine.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. If you need excavation work done, you need to call Hall's Excavating. They do site work, utilities, septics, and land clearing. They even offer drain camera and cleaning as well. Call Hall's Excavating in Linton at 812-699-0200. Call Brock Anderson for your home repair and building needs. With over 25 years of experience in the construction field, he strives to have you come home to quality. Call Brock at 812-798-5583, and he says, go Miners. Kevin?
Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Miners have scored, led by Jackson Miller with 9 and Connor Daly with 7. Peyton McGuire has 3, 6, 8 for the Marshall Lions. They only have 10 points. So, excuse me. Only 2 people have scored for the Lions.
This quarter sponsored by Key Associates of Linton.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Jackson Miller inside to Tucker Lint, who's now in the ball game. Daly with it on the right side. Goes around his man, bounce pass out. Reuben Goodman in the game and hits the tray.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
23-10. The freshman Goodman coming off the bench and giving you some immediate impact. They want to go inside, and they do. Great power move inside there by big Garrett Pugh, number 21, the junior. Pugh, 6'4" forward. Showed some power on that. Jake feeds off to Daly. Shot up, floater, good. Connor Daly taking his man to school right there. 7 points for Daly. Just a shade under 7 minutes now to play in this first half. McGuire, left side. They go in the corner to Delp. Puts it down with the left hand. A little hook pass goes deep over in the corner to Tucker Osborne, who played the whole JV game and is now out there for the varsity. So apparently you can just play all night in Illinois.
I didn't think, Kevin, to ask that question before we broadcast.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
I guess I thought that was consistent in all states.
Working on the left side. There's a jumper on the way by Trey Scott. No good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Should be off McGuire, and it is. He's talking to Osborne about something he's unhappy about. Should be most unhappy about his shot, I would think. At 6:16 to go here now in this first half. 25-12 Miners. I'm not sure what the call here is. The Miners threw the ball out of bounds. I got that. Reuben Goodman called for an offensive foul away from the basketball. Oliver coming in. Connor Daly's going to get a break. Jake Rose going out. Feltner coming in. So right now it is Jackson Miller, Reuben Goodman, Hayden Feltner, Tucker Lint, and Paul Oliver. McGuire brings the ball up. Checks with his coach. 6 minutes to go here. Get it back to McGuire. He'll take the jumper top of the key. No good. Oliver with the rebound. Osborne trying to stay with him. That's not going to go. Nice tip. A great attempt at the steal by Trey Scott. And the fans for Marshall stand up and applaud that. Good hustle. Just tipped the ball out of bounds. Feltner to Jackson Miller. Bounce pass to Oliver. Feltner. Trey on the way. In and out. No good by Jackson Miller. They're off and running the other way. McGuire with the ball. Osborne in the corner to Trey Scott again. He kicks it out. Oh, and they almost lost it to McGuire. Delp. Peyton McGuire with a right hand. Drifts to the right side. Gets it back to Osborne. Osborne instead will take the tray. In and out. No good. It was a bank shot, but it was still close.
Courtesy of Coach Beth Werns, to verify thoughts and questions, there are no quarter limits in Illinois.
Well, we found that out, didn't we? Thank you very much. Did not know that. Paul Oliver with it on the right-hand side. Oliver dances around his man and then gets trapped under there. No call there. Paul kind of looks at the referee but doesn't say anything. Wise shot up, no good by Delp. Oliver with the rebound. And we're off and running again. Paul off the glass, no, but he'll go to the line. Paul will be shooting a pair. He's 0 for 1 from there so far tonight. 25-12 is our score.
Kevin, we've got a Kim Clayton says, now I'm going to keep hearing Carson Daly in my head.
I'm sorry.
I know we've done that a few times.
Oliver. Paul misses that one 0 for 2 from the line now. Osborne coming out and going in is Liam Keem. Probably.
By the way, they are watching on tonight's broadcast. Darren and Kim Clayton.
Oliver misses the second one. He's missed all 3 of his free throws. That's unusual for Paul. 25-12. Delp out on top to McGuire. McGuire wants to go low over on the right-hand corner to Trey Scott. I knew this was going to be a problem with this referee. I knew it. Paul has been decked several times without any call. There, they missed the free throw. I guess that helps. See if the basketball gods will let that happen again. I doubt it. Second free throw's good. Referee trying to explain it to Coach Britton. Sometimes you can just tell. McGuire with the ball. Trey Scott back to McGuire. Beautiful shot.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
12 for McGuire. He only has 12 of his team's 16 points. Jake Rose, Lint, Daly. Jumper, good. 9 for Daly. Baseline jumper, sweet. Bentley Delp with a Walton Funeral Service 3-pointer. And it's 27-19 now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play in this first half. Reuben Goodman all alone. No good. Marshall coming the other way. McGuire with it. Ball tipped away. It's run down by Jake Rose. He backs it off. Gives it to Daly. Reverse layup for Connor Daly. 13 for Connor. With Oliver even off the floor, the Miners ahead by 10. 29-19. 2:52 to play in this first half.
Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, who has more than 35 years of experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 812-847-3381. Greene County General Hospital, our family caring for yours. Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn $4 for every A on their semester report cards. For more information, visit your local branch or find out more at cranecu.org. Kevin?
So far, Connor Daly has been able to take his man one-on-one, no matter who that man is. And he is the difference maker in this 29-19 advantage for the Miners with 2:45 now to play in the first half. Peyton McGuire, right side, Trey Scott. They want to go inside. Their big fella, Pugh. Tries to muscle in, can't get the shot up to go, but it'll be a foul on Feltner. You know, rule number one, you're going to foul him down low with the big fella, make him earn it at the line, and make sure they don't make the shot. Hayden did both. So now it's up to Grant Pugh, has 2 points in the ball game, to see if he can make him pay. He does with the roll. 3 points for Grant. 29-20, Miners by 9. Second free throw's good. 4 for Pugh. 29-21, the board reads right now with 2:27 to go in this first half. Daly with it on the right side. Gets it to Jackson Miller. Jackson back to Daly. Connor eyes the crowd. Between the legs, taking it to the cup. Off the glass, he beats his man again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 for Daly. Miners come out. What looks like a 2-3 zone. Getting it out on top. McGuire. Scott. Trey on the way. Front of the iron. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Marshall. They'll get another shot at it. Nice shot in the lane by guess who? Peyton McGuire. He has been a one-man show for his team, keeping him in shouting distance. 31-23, 1:30 to play. Miners leading it by 8. Jake Rose, right side, goes around a double screen. Wants to get it to Daly. Does. Connor. Blocked with the body. This time the foul is on Kim. Liam will collect the foul. Their coach for Marshall is saying that Connor Daly is using a forearm. The referee shaking his head yes. We'll see if they end up calling that. Lint comes out. Cooper Smith has come in, but there's Hayden Feltner. Everybody's going to the cup now. 4 for Feltner. Nice move at the cup, but it will not count. It's no good. Jump ball's called. It'll stay with Marshall. 1:05 to play, first half. 33-23, Miners by 10. Paul Oliver has stayed to the bench here. Since that technical foul, they have not needed him. Now there's a loose ball, and there's a foul. Called instantly on Keim. Liam was at the free throw line moments ago, but he disrupted the fast break there by just pushing a Miner out of bounds. 1 minute to play. Jackson Miller. Daly. He's picked up by McGuire. And he beats him to the cup. Spins back around. They're triple teaming him down there now. Jackson Miller. Oh, a little nice feed to Cooper. Shot up and good. Cooper Smith gets his first 2 of the ball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Miners have scored. Wow. It's still basically a one-man show for the Lions. They're going to try to get this down to a one shot. 15 seconds now remaining in this first half. 35-23, Miners by a dozen. You thought size was going to play a role in this, but speed has been a bigger question here. Scott with a shot, blocked. They turn around and try to throw it up, hits the backboard. Oh, and it hits the rim, a court-length throw by the Miners. But no, it will end at 35-23. The Miners by a dozen at the intermission. This is Rader Media Sports.
After high school, I worked in a couple factories, and then my dad convinced me to go to the apprenticeship program.
As I have pension, I have health insurance, I have an HSA, am paid while I'm learning and training, like being able to see what work I've completed.
They'll be able to go to school and get paid while they go to school, still receive a college degree, and they'll be making a great career salary-wise once they finish.
My name's Gary McBride. My favorite memory is the bus rides on the way to games. I've been playing since 2nd grade.
My name is Aiden Feltner. I've been playing since 2nd grade. My favorite basketball memory would be our state run 2 years ago.
My name is Tucker Lynn, and I've been playing since 2nd grade. And I'm just really excited for a deep postseason run because I think we have a lot of hope and we see a lot of bright future for this team.
City Linton employees are dedicated to providing the best and most reliable utility service, security, and safety for its families and students. As the new mayor, I agree with the sign, "You'll like Linton." But you'll really love our Miners.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. We're getting ready to do a $10,000 shot.
Really?
That's what they just said. Free throw for $100 is good.
Okay, I see.
For $500, you can assist. He'll get a chance to shoot for $10,000. All right, let's hear it for Ryan. 3-pointers on the way.
Whoa.
$500 for
$500. Now, does he get the 100 too, I wonder?
Ryan is going to get a shot for $10,000.
Wow.
Hey, I don't know the guy, but I'm rooting for him. Bag it, big fella. Here comes from half court. No! He gets 600, so it's 500 and the 100. Congratulations.
I want to do a quick update here on Facebook. John and Kathy Fusco watching from home. Go Miners. Hope you two are feeling better. Thanks for roughing it out and broadcasting the games from us. And Laura Rose says, so glad to hear Heather and Kevin are feeling better. Prayers for a speedy full recovery watching from St. Louis for Holly's volleyball, and thankful for the live feed. And she sent a picture of her watching volleyball with us on her iPad, which is pretty cool.
Oh, my gosh, that is so cool.
Also to Ryan Mullis says the Mullis family is watching from home, and go Miners. So thanks for toughing it out with us when we can hardly,
but that is so cool that
hardly
families can still be families even if they're split apart, because of this, and that's nice. Let's look at the scoring for the Linton Miners. 20 at the end of one, 35 at the break. Jackson Miller started out as the straw that stirs the drink with a total of 9, a tray, 2 for 2 from the free throw line and 2 buckets from the field. Cooper Smith with 2 points. Paul Oliver with only 2 and 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Not a Paul Oliver type day, but to tell you the truth, they were extremely physical with Paul, and I think that kind of lit his fuse a little bit. He got a technical foul, and then they put him on the bench to rest up a little bit, and I think they realized they didn't need to put him back in. So Hayden Feltner with 4, Connor Daly coming out with 13. Connor on fire when Jackson Miller started to cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twos from the field and 1 tray for 13. Tucker Lint failed to score. Jake Rose with 2, and Reuben Goodman with the tray for 3 points. Miners 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Now for the Marshall Lions at 10 points at the end of one quarter, and the Miners had them doubled at 20-10, and then 23 at intermission with our 35-23 score. Trey Scott with a bucket, Bentley Delp with 3, 1 tray. Peyton McGuire is the man, 14 points. He has 1, 2, 3 trays, 1 for 1 from the free throw line and 2 baskets from the field for 14. Grant Pugh coming away 2 for 2 from the free throw line and a 2-pointer for 4 points. The Lions are 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Again, the Marshall Lions came into this game at 15-9 on the year. The Miners at 16-3. So they played 24 games where the Miners have played 19 so far. So, and it is interesting because we are in Illinois. So, as you probably heard us correct a little while ago, thanks to
Coach Beth Werns.
Yeah, telling us that there are no such as a limitation for JV or varsity. So you can play JV, you can play juniors at the JV all night long, which is what they did. Played about 3 or 4 juniors against our JVs. And then they were coming out and playing in the varsity. I thought, well, how can that be? Well, it's because there's no limitation. Everything goes in Illinois. It's halftime, 35-23. The Miners have a 12-point advantage. Be interesting to see if they will be able to hold it and if we will see Paul Oliver get back on the floor in the second half. This is Rader Media Sports.
We use our sportsmen for everything around our property, like plowing snow all winter. We can't wait to put it to work.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales. It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Linton tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry-out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Kevin?
Let your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Jathan Wright, help you talk about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or give them a call, 812-798-2615. Proud to be your hometown grocer, Save a Lot encourages you to switch to their brands and save. This week, 2 of their featured specials include boxed Cheerios cereal favorites for $3.99 and 2 for $9 Pepsi 6-packs. Remember to shop the dot and save a lot. And I know, Big D, you're listening, and I know you said that with me. Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports, locally owned and operated in the family for over 40 years. They'll make sure you're ready to start the season or upgrade throughout the season. You can find them on Facebook today. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call when you're buying your first car or starting your own business. She knows that finding the right insurance can be a challenge. Call 812-847-4798 today.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Trust the local expert. Corey Motter knows Greene County inside and out. With years of experience and a passion for helping you find your perfect property, Close it with Corey and make your real estate dreams a reality. The Grill of Linton is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials. Dine in or carry out your favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in the downtown Linton, this family-owned business has something for everyone. And finally, is your family protected? Contact Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Alicia Cornelius to discuss your auto, home, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family, she says. Let me help protect yours, too. Proudly serving Indiana, call 812-582-8941 to speak with Alicia. One agent for all of your insurance needs. Kevin?
I think it's going to be interesting now to see several players over, some checking in, some checking to see how many fouls they have. I thought that was interesting. Connor Daly, one of them.
Excuse us. We just continue to keep coughing here on breaks. Thank you to Jay Smith for picking up my pen there. We also want to say, John Fesco says, I've heard that Illinois high school basketball is going to do a shot clock next year. Anybody know if that is a fact? We've heard that a lot of schools are going to go to shot clock, so it's just a matter of when.
I don't know if schools go to shot clock, but the IHSAA might go to one. If it would have to be the IHSAA.
We also want to say thank you to all who are bearing with us tonight. It's not our normal broadcast with very little voice, but we are making do.
It's always a pleasure to call the Linton Miners. Jackson Miller with the ball to the right side to Paul Oliver. Paul Feltner. Jackson Miller, left hand, right wing. Oliver takes the tray. Oh, no, they say that was a 2.
That was a 2, and we should mention this quarter is sponsored by Key Associates of Linton, your key to the very best.
37-23 Miners. McGuire coming to the left-hand side. He's got a man all alone underneath there. Shot up off the glass. Good offensive maneuver. J.T. Burnside gets on the board with his first 2 of the night. 37-25, Oliver going up. They called a foul. Again, Paul lays on the floor while he's waiting for a decision from the referees. They did call a foul. Must have been before the shot. They get it into him. He hands it off to Miller. Left side, Cooper Smith. Connor Daly. Tray on the way. Look at that. Cooper Smith gets his first tray of the night.
Walton Vino service 3-point shot.
40-25 Miners by 15. I think that's the largest lead of the game. McGuire with it on the right side. Oliver inches out to double team him. They get it down low. There comes Pugh off the glass, and he gets 2 more. 6 in the game for big Garrett Pugh. He is a big boy, 6'4". But he's more than height. He's got a good football build on him. He's probably a load for Paul Oliver to handle tonight. Connor Daly off the back iron. Rebound is pulled down by the Lions. Across the court, McGuire sees the tray, takes it. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped around. Looks like Burnside is going to come down with it. Now on the right side to Scott. Goes to the baseline, runs out of room to roam. Does one of those little behind-the-back passes they like to use in the JV game. And then Pugh gets rejected by Paul Oliver. Get that out of here. Daly. Smith back to Daly. Miller. On top, gives it to Paul Oliver. Paul will take the tray. Off, no good. Burnside with a rebound. 40-27. Trey Scott with it on the left. McGuire now on the right side to Delp. Haven't heard much from Delp tonight. McGuire. I don't know what's going on here because they're not applying much defensive pressure, but they're having trouble figuring out what to do with the ball. There's a tip. Scott, baseline, no good. Rebound, Jackson Miller. 4:50 to play now in the third quarter. Miller with the ball. Dribbling with the right hand on the left side. Goes around his man like a breeze. Feeds it out to Feltner. Shot up, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Pugh. And they blitz the ball up quickly to Delp. He takes it to the cup. Misses the shot. It was a bunny. Smith. Daly. Back to Smith. Wanted to go inside to Feltner, and it's stolen. Nice play by number 3, Bentley Delp. Pugh hands it back to McGuire. Underneath, bounce pass. Pugh. Trey on the way. Shot's good by Peyton McGuire.
Walton female service 3-point shot.
17 for Peyton. 40-30, 10-point game. Foul called there on Trey Scott that none of the locals like. Burnside is going out. Coming into the game is Liam Kime, 6'1" forward. Connor Daly couldn't get it to go down. He went for the slam. Got a man on the floor down. Connor Daly went for it.
You just hear a pin drop right there, Kevin.
Connor Daly. Free throw, no good. He'll get another one. Miners need to get some hoops here. They've got a 10-point advantage, 40-30 right now. Second free throw, good. 41-30. 3:40 now to play in this third quarter. Miners playing here in Marshall, Illinois, against the Lions of Marshall. Connor Daly intercepts that pass. Fakes around one man, jumps around the other, and takes it in. 16 for Connor Daly. And Marshall's seen enough. They want a timeout, and the head coach has both hands on the top of his head. And he can't afford to rub much of that off anymore. It's 3:23 to play in the third quarter. It is 43-30, Miners by 13. This is Rader Media Sports.
Century, you have seen a lamp as our logo. This is the lamp of hope. It is a symbol that though we will go through darkness at the time of loss, there is a light that leads us to a greater eternity. It also reflects that we will be a light to help you through this difficult time. We're here when you need us most.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports.
Doesn't look like Coach Britton is very happy himself, but he's got his team huddled around him out there. 43-30, Miners ahead by 13. Let's see who we're going with coming out of the timeout. It's Oliver, Miller, Daly, Rose, Feltner, and Miller. It looks like, yes, it looks like the Lions have gone to a smaller lineup here. Maybe to try to stay a little bit more with the Miners. We'll see. Delp. Right-hand side to Scott. McGuire. Scott. McGuire. Rims one around and it falls. A 2 for Peyton McGuire. 19 for Peyton. He's having a wonderful night. for his ball club. Daly on the right-hand side gets it to Paul Oliver. Pugh comes out to get him. Paul directing traffic. See if he wants people to clear it out. Daly. Oliver. Paul's open. Jumper on the way. No good. (43-32). There's the ball tipped out of bounds by Jackson Miller as they're trying to get under 10 points here. Right now, the Marshall trailing by 11. Tucker Osborne, number 2, is checked in. Tucker's got it on the left side to McGuire. He'll go to Scott on the right-hand side. The triple threat here by the guards. McGuire, Osborne, McGuire. Scott goes around his man, gets kind of hung up there in the baseline. Now looking for a man. He's got him. Wide open was Bentley Delp, and he gets it at the hoop. Bentley with a nice drive. He has 5. Jake Rose.
Walton Funeral Service 3-point shot.
His 5th point of the night. 46-34 Miners. Osborne with it. McGuire. Goes inside. Pugh couldn't do anything with it. They kick it out. Delp. Nice shot. Tray for Bentley Delp. A Walton Funeral Service tray for him. His 2nd of the night. He has 8. 46-37. It's now only a 9-point lead. Just seconds now remaining in this third quarter. 50 seconds now to be exact. Oliver. Left side Feltner. Bounce pass. Shot by Jackson Miller. And the foul called. Jackson not afraid to go in there. Pugh is really the only intimidator they have right now in the ball game. And he is a big fella at 6'4". But he cannot police all that alone. The free throw up, no good. Paul Oliver, Feltner, and Daly. Wow, all go out with 43 seconds remaining. Cooper Smith. Tucker Lint and Reuben Goodman have all come in for the Miners. It's now a 10-point advantage. 47-37 with 37 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Marshall's going to play for 1. Want to get it to Tucker Osborne. That play didn't work. McGuire waves him off. Reuben Goodman, the freshman, has his eye on him. It's just a yo-yo dribble waiting for the clock. He waves everybody off. He just waves Scott off. And now calls a timeout. The coach did. I'm not sure McGuire was happy with that. But 14 seconds remaining. It's 47-37 in this third quarter.
We do want to, Coach Beth Warren says, I think Illinois is going to shot clock in 2 years, but she will verify. So that's good. We do appreciate all of that information. We obviously are catching up here as well. Martha Butler says, thank you for covering when you're still not feeling well, watching on home on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network after a few busy days for March Madness, and says, go Miners. And in case you did not hear us earlier, Martha and Hadley, thanks for covering tomorrow for us for church. Greeting and communion we did not feel was probably wise, given how we are feeling right now.
We'll see what happens here with the final 14 seconds. What play Marshall has drawn up. Osborne to inbound, gets it into McGuire. That's no surprise. You knew that was going to happen. McGuire walks it across with the left hand. Wants to spin to his right, looking for a man cutting back door, loses the ball. Pugh comes up with it, puts a shot up, too late. He had a little indecision, but there was nobody else moving in the offense. He tried to put it up. So we go to the fourth quarter. with the Miners owning a 47-37 advantage over the Lions of Marshall, Illinois. This is Raider Media Sports.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
So, welcome back. See for the 4th and final quarter who will be on the court to start it for the Linton Miners. Looks like it'll be Tucker Lent, number 32, number 15, Connor Daly, number 20, Reuben Goodman, number 11, Paul Oliver, and number... Who am I missing here?
Tucker Lent.
Cooper Smith. I thought I already said Tucker Lent. Cooper Smith. So right now, Jackson Miller and Paul Oliver are both on the bench getting a rest. Trying to find somewhere to go with the ball, and that wasn't where to go with it. Now that one was tipped. Goodman pulls it down, and the pass was off. He was looking for Connor Daly, but I don't know. That one was just off the mark. Great hustle by the defense, but they couldn't make it pay off. Connor slaps him on the hand like, that's okay. It's okay, buddy. Pugh drives in off the glass, no good. Paul Oliver pulls it down. It's slapped away by Pugh, but Daly will come up with it. Hand it off to Reuben Goodman. Goodman gets directions from the bench, then brings the ball up. Underneath Oliver. Reuben Goodman, in and out, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Trey Scott. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 47-37, Miners by 10, but Marshall keeps trying to hammer away at that lead. Pugh backs it in on Lynch, shot no good. Daly with the rebound. Oliver coming the other way, look out, he's got speed built up, and he gets it. 2 points for Paul Oliver. Nothing called on that one as Oliver hits the floor, but they're going to hit 2 more for Paul. The coach wanted immediate timeout after that. I think he thought something should have been called there, but was not. 6:40 to play, 49-37 at this break. Miners leading by 12. This is Raider Media Sports.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years, Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. Whether you are looking to buy your dream home or a next investment, or sell your home to enter in the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks are there for you every step of the way.
Welcome back to Raider Media Sports.
Marshall with the basketball. Delp kicks it out. McGuire back to Delp. Tries to go around Smith. Wants to. Kind of snakes his way around and gets the shot. Great offensive maneuvering there. 8-10 points for Delp. He's come on in the second half. He only had 3 at the intermission. Jackson Miller gets trapped. loses the ball. Oliver runs it down, and what did they call there? Well, either way, you know it wasn't Miner's way because Marshall's bringing the ball the other way. I don't think it was a foul. They might have called a traveling call. Shot up by Delp, no good. They're going to say he was fouled. Delp will go to the line. This helps him because obviously it stops the clock and also gives him a chance to attempt to whittle away at this lead. Free throw, no good. The basketball gods have been with the Miners tonight so far. 5:51 to play, 49-39, Miners by 10. Across the border in Illinois, in Marshall, Illinois to be exact. Second free throw, good. 11 points now for Bentley Delp. He has helped Marshall try to get closer into this 10-point advantage. Connor Daly fouled there. McGuire collects the foul. They're saying that's his first on the clock. Daly makes that one count. He is 2 of 3 from the free throw line now. 2 for 17 for Connor. Make it 18. 51-40, Miners by 11. McGuire brings it up, hands it off to Trey Scott. Goes back to McGuire. Daly right on top of him. Wants to spin, can't make anything happen. Gets it back to Delp. He wants to go inside to Burnside. Almost loses the ball. To get it back out to Delp. Shot up, no good. Daly with a rebound. Miners by 11, looking to push it up. Jackson Miller. Oliver. A full timeout, 4:30 remaining in this ball game. 51-40, Miners by 11, and they'll have the ball when we return. This is Rader Media Sports. Correll's LP Gas has quite a story to tell. A locally owned operation for 78 years, offering residential and agricultural propane in 6 counties. They also fill camper, motorhome, and gas grill cylinders. Correll's LP Gas, located at Highway 54 in Linton. Check them out on Facebook or by phone at 812-847-4076. Welcome back. There's only, right now they have the timeout clock on, so you can't tell how much time is left, but Miners have a 51-40 11-point advantage and the ball. They're trying to whittle some time away off this clock. Tough ball game here tonight, but the Miners have come out really firing away. 4 minutes, 30 seconds now remaining in the ball game. Tucker Lent in the ball game with Paul Oliver. Connor Daly, Jackson Miller, and Hayden Feltner. They get it in immediately to Miller. Trey Scott is right with him to Paul Oliver on the right side. Feltner, Miller. He's pushed by Trey Scott. Second team foul here, which becomes more and more important. as this quarter progresses. Connor Daly goes through and around, but the shot will not fall. 2 Miners hit the ground. Now they're going to have too many players going the other way, and a great foul by Jackson Miller to make sure you didn't get big points on that one. Miners were piled up at the other end, and a great heads-up play by Jackson Miller to make sure they didn't get a chance to score a big one. He had a foul to give, and that's exactly what he did. McGuire. Right-hand side, Delp. He hits a floater. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 13 for Bentley Delp, who really has helped them tremendously in this second half. Jackson Miller to Paul Oliver. Shot won't go. Lint pulls down the rebound. They're going to say it's off. Marshall and a couple of Miners on the floor again. This time it was Jackson Miller and Tucker Lint. Lint coming out. Jake Rose has come in. Foul here is going to be called, I think, on Connor Daly. Again, the Miners with the foul to give. Say that's the first on Daly. Trey Scott tries to go around Daly, gets caught underneath, and now we got a jump ball. Jump ball called. Oh, no, they're going to say a timeout was called before the jump ball call was made by the referee right there on top of the play. Oh, my. That will leave the ball with Marshall as the referees have a disagreement. And, well, one referee just made that call. 51-42. We got a timeout. We'll just keep this one here. Coach Britton was quick off the bench there, saying there was a jump ball call there before the timeout was called. The referee overruled that and said no. So, a big break for Marshall. They're trailing by 9. Anything can happen. There's still plenty of time left in this ball game. And, you know, I like the fact that you changed the clock to show how much time's left in each timeout. I mean, it's okay, but I don't like being able to see how much time's left in the game. It's a minor thing, but we get there. As soon as the buzzer goes off, now the clock goes back to normal, and it's 3:19 to play. Plenty of time for Marshall to make a move if they're going to, trailing by 9, 51-42. McGuire to inbound. I think 9 is as close as they've been in a while. They're looking to get the ball in. They get it into Delp. That shot's blocked. But a nice follow by McGuire. 2, 4, 7, 21 for Peyton McGuire. 7-point ball game. It's as close as Marshall's been in a long time. Connor Daly with it. Jackson Miller. Feltner. Daly. Paul Oliver, he'll walk it out because he can stand out front there. Pugh isn't going to be able to do anything about it. Surprised they don't give it to him a little more. Now Miller gets boxed in. Gets it back out. Daly eyes the tray, but then pulls off. Paul Oliver. Shot off the glass, no good. Boy, Paul tucked that ball under his arm. He was going to the hoop no matter what. And he draws the foul. He'll get a couple of shots. He's 0 for 3 from the line tonight, and a real un-Paul Oliver-like night. Hits that one. And it's a big one. All of them are big from here on out now. Number 11, second free throw, rims off, high, no good. Rebound, goes out of bounds, and Daly was right on top of it, and he was signaling it should be minor ball. But it belongs to Marshall. 2:20 to play in the ball game, 52-44, 8-point advantage. McGuire on the left, pivots around, can't go into Pugh, gives it back to Delp. Now back to Pugh. Oliver went for the steal, couldn't get it. Delp puts his forearm out and then gets it underneath there. Paul made sure the shot wasn't going to be any good, so Jansen will be going to the free throw line. Briar Jansen. He played in the JV game tonight.
There's no shot, Kevin.
Oh,
Nope,
it was before the shot. That's right. Thank you, Heather. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the game. They go to Delp. Shot off the glass, good, and it'll count. I don't know who woke this kid up, but he is really playing well in this second half. $15 in the game so far now for Delp, and make it 16. He and McGuire have been the two that have kept this team in this ball game, and they are definitely in it now with a 7-point advantage for the Miners. 53-46, Paul Oliver. There's a foul called, and that should be Nope, that is not 5 team fouls yet. Oh, they're going to give him 2, are they? Now they're getting it right. That's only 3 team fouls on the host, so they should not be shooting. Now they get that straight. Jake Rose inbounds the ball. Jackson Miller gets a shot up, no good. Rebound is pulled out of there. Powerful by Jansen. 1:30 to play. McGuire spins, goes up, misses the shot. Foul called. Offensive foul is called on Marshall. And I'm not surprised. Briar Jansen came up with the offensive foul. So tough break against the home crowd here. They don't like it, but oh, did they just call a T?
They did.
Oh, my. Stepping to the line. No, it's not a T.
Well, they were
because they're coming down for the foul.
They were calling for it, but I don't.
It's a 15 foul for it. So why he's shooting? He's shooting 2. Tucker Lint at the line. Missed it. Oh, he has not scored tonight. Feltner coming in for Jake Rose. Smith coming in for Paul Oliver. Lint will get another one. Come on, Tucker. Any point's a good point. Yes. He hits the second one to make it a 53-47 Miner advantage now. So who do we have? Tucker Lint, Connor Daly, Jackson Miller, Cooper Smith, and Hayden Feltner. Peyton McGuire with the ball out on top. 1:20 to play. Delp shot from the left side. In and out, no good. Connor Daly with a rebound. Connor kicks it out to Feltner. Now to Jackson Miller. Feltner. Daly. Feltner is fouled. He will go to the free throw line. Now every free throw is important. Hayden Feltner has 4 in the ball game. Again, has not shot a free throw in the entire game, much like Tucker Lint just moments ago. Missed it. Hit his second one. 5 points for Hayden, 54-47. Miners by 7 with 1:07 to play. Now the clock is on the Miners' side, but when you can shoot threes, Connor Daly's going to come up and make McGuire pick up the basketball. Oh, and he loses the ball out of bounds. McGuire looked up as the Miners switched who was guarding him, and he lost the ball out of bounds. That is a killer. Osborne going to check in here for Marshall. Jackson Miller with the ball. Connor Daly across the timeline, gets it to Lint, who's fouled with 52 seconds now remaining. Let's see what Lint can do here. Oh, it rolled around. It looked like it was going to just bounce off, but it bounced up and fell in. Lint will get another. He hit them both. Crucial. Tucker comes through. 56-47. Miners now by 9. Comfortable lead with 45 seconds remaining. Got a holding call against Connor Daly. I don't think he knows where that came from. Now Jake Rose tries to go in, and that same referee plugs him back on the bench, says you can't come in. Delp at the free throw line. Hits it. Now Jake Rose comes in. Feltner goes out. I think they're just trying to make sure they've got probably their best free throw shooters in the ball game and ball handlers at this point. Delp's second free throw, good again. That kid has put in a night. He's played tremendous. Oliver to inbound. Nope, they make a change. Lent to inbound. Pugh is on Oliver, so they're probably thinking they can get the ball to him. Daly's got it. He's dribbling up across the timeline. Jake Rose. There's a foul. Jake Rose will go to the line. 28 seconds now remaining. Feltner's going to come back in now. Let's see who he comes back in for. Jake Rose misses it. You don't see him miss a free throw very often. Tucker Lint coming out. Feltner going in. Second free throw is short. He missed them both. Very un-Rose-like. 24 seconds now remaining in the game. 56-49. Shot up no good. Oliver pulls down the rebound. Goes between his legs, dribbles around 3 of the Lions, and now holds it up. 9 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of it. Miners win it 56-49. So the Miners' record goes to 17-3. The Lions drop to 15-10. We'll be back with the E2 Custom Creations post-game show when we return. This is Rader Media Sports.
E2 Custom Creations, we know that every memory has a story. Every time we sit around with family and friends, we share those memories. When we pull the boxes of old pictures out of the closet, we revisit those memories of our past. Whether it's a photo or a special moment with family, a picture of a loved one who has passed. When you think about that moment, there's a memory that goes with it. At E2 Custom Creations, we offer custom laser engraving for keepsakes, personalized gifts, home decor, signage, awards, and many other custom made-to-order products. Let us help you personalize a unique gift for a loved one, customize an item, or create promotional materials and awards for your business or athletic team. Our services include engraving and cutting on a variety of materials, including wood, acrylic, leather, granite, marble, glass, and coated metals, just to name a few. If you have an idea, reach out and let's talk about how we can bring your idea to life.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better everyday after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree. We care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Thanks again and welcome to the E2 Custom Creations postgame show. What a wonderful game of basketball played tonight as the Linton Miners were able to come out on top 56-49. Let's go over the scoring. First of all, for the Linton Miners, have Jackson Miller with 9, all those coming in the first half. He was scoreless in the second half, but as usual, fearless in leading the team as the quarterback on the offense and the defense, really. Cooper Smith with 5 on the contest, including 1 tray. Paul Oliver with 7 points coming through in the clutch. Hayden Feltner with 5. Connor Daly with 18. Tucker Lint with 3. Jake Rose with 5. And Reuben Goodman with 3. The Miners 10 of 21 from the free throw line for 56 points. Now, if you go to the Marshall Lions for 49, Trey Scott with 2. Bentley Delp with 18. He was tremendous. Peyton McGuire with 21. Garrett Pugh with 6. J.T. Burnside with 2. And they were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have them 7 of 8 from the free throw line. So a big disparity. The Miners went to the line 21 times, and the Marshall Lions only went to the line 8 times. And Heather, when we're on the road, you don't have that very often when a fan comes up and says, you know what, you guys have a wonderful team. That's what he just said.
That was phenomenal.
I mean, how wonderful. You lose a tight, close ball game like that, and you just come up and say that. Anyway, that's all I have. The coach is not coming up tonight. We know that. I'll break down scoring by quarters. Linton Miners with 20 at the end of 1, 35 at the break, 47 at 3, and 56 for the game. For the Marshall Lions, 10 points after 1, 23 at the intermission, 37 at the end of 3, and 49 for the game. Heather?
We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors who make these broadcasts free to view for all of you at home. You saw those in rotation as well as in the pregame and halftime. We're going to close for tonight. We're going to head home. Next up is Clay City at home on Tuesday. Our plea is if you've never been out to see a Miners ball game, Tuesday is the night to buy a ticket and come out. If you are a Miner faithful and you have any availability to come out Tuesday night, Miner Nation needs you as the Clay City Eels come to town for a SWIAC conference matchup. We want to say thank you to the athletic director here, Kevin Hewen, for getting us hooked up and ready to go. He's been phenomenal this week. And for Kevin, Rader, and myself, this is Rader Media Sports.
Thank you for watching this high school boys basketball broadcast. This has been a production of Rader Media Sports. Until next time.